Hey y'all, my name is Amy. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Depop, and now even on Curtsy. I spent, I think I spent about 5 or 6 hours yesterday going to 5 different Goodwills. My local Goodwills do not discount color tags like I see a lot of other resellers mention. Instead, they give a monthly coupon of usually like 20 or 25% off. So on that day, I usually just hit up a bunch of Goodwills and see what I can find. Overall, I would say it was a pretty successful day. Definitely got a variety of items, some that are lower end, more bread and butter, and then a couple that I feel like were definite gems. I also found some items that I've heard other resellers mention, and I just wanted to try them out for myself. I love experimenting and seeing how things do for me because everyone's business is different, and sometimes things that sell well for others just don't for me, and vice versa. So I love hearing about it and then trying it out for myself. Without further ado, let's get to it. First up is a new with tag item. This is by the brand Pact. So Pact is known for making sustainable items or often organic cotton. I sold a dress and I haven't sold just a plain old t-shirt. So this is definitely a less substantial piece, so I'm not expecting much from it. I'm hoping for like $20. I paid $6.99, but it was again that 25% off, so it definitely was lower than that. And if this were not new with tags, I definitely would have not picked it up, but I wanted to see how a top would do. This next item is one that I wouldn't have picked up had it not been a day that I had a coupon. So they had this priced at just $2.99. I'm expecting it to sell probably for like 20, maybe 25. It's just a plain t-shirt, but I really liked the graphic on the back of it. I thought it was very like psychedelic. And then the brand is called House of Shroom, so that was just kind of fitting. So we'll see how it does, but I'm expecting about 20 to 25. And then it had this bird. Is that a swallow? I think that's called a swallow. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting enough and the price was low enough to try it out. Then I really do enjoy selling this brand. It doesn't sell as high as like the general Free People line. This is Free People Movement, and this is just a t-shirt, but it's long sleeve, it's bright pink, it has some like exposed stitching detail on it. I thought it was really cute. It looks brand new, like someone really didn't wear it. And they had it at $6.99. These next two shirts are by Express. I've heard over and over again people talk about the Portofino style and that it basically sells overnight for them every single time, and it doesn't bring in much. I think someone had said about 20 to 25, but I wanted to experiment myself and see if it was gonna sell very quickly for me as well. This one, so it says Express Portofino on the tag, which is how I knew, and then this one was a slim, so I'm not sure if that will help it sell quicker or slow down the sale. Again, this is just pure experimentation, but I really liked the print on this one, and then this one had a like slight puff sleeve to it, so it seemed a little bit trendier than the other Portofino styles that I've seen, and this one they had at $4.99. And then I think the same person ended up donating this one as well. It is the Portofino again, and it says slim also. And this one is the style that I commonly see with this like large patch pocket up front. And then I actually, at the next Goodwill, I saw 3 Portofino shirts. And I didn't end up picking them up because I have no data of my own. So I figured these were 2 great starting pieces. And then I'll be on the lookout in the future depending on how they do. Next, I found these Everlane Dream Pants. I love selling Everlane. If you watch my other videos, you probably know. This is in like a gray color. I've sold these many times, so it'll be super easy to list them. And these appeared unworn. They're in excellent, pristine condition. They had them at $8.99. That is a little bit higher than I wanted to pay, but with the coupon, I was fine with it. This next dress, I'm tempted to try on myself. This is not a brand I commonly pick up, but the style was so cute that I just couldn't resist. This is J. Jill, and if it were a more substantial fabric, it would have been no question, but I think this was just viscose or rayon, which is not my favorite fabric. Yeah, it's viscose. But I really liked the print on it. It's a wrap dress, which I do think wrap dresses do add some value because they're a little bit more customizable than your standard dress because you can tie it to fit your body better. And then again, just going into spring, I loved this floral print. My next find is a brand that is commonly sold at Anthropologie, and it was known as Tags. I didn't even bother looking up comps because the price is so reasonable. So they had this at just $8.99, and this is an Angel of the North cardigan, I guess. Yeah, an open front cardigan. And I really liked the chevron geometric print, and then it has these tassel loops kind of all over it. I just thought it was really, really cute. And then again, new with Tags on this one. And I don't believe I've sold Angel of the North before, but I've heard a lot of others talk about it. And there is the back. So just really cute piece. And I felt like the price was very, very reasonable. So excited to list this one. Next, this was really a style-based pickup because I don't commonly sell Hollister. I have sold Abercrombie & Fitch pretty commonly because I feel like that's a little bit more on trend and popular right now. But this one, I really liked the style of, sorry, there's like white threads all over the back of this. Let me get it off real quick. This one is just a corduroy jacket with the Sherpa collar and Sherpa lined. And then it was also new with Tags. So I feel like all of that made me want to pick this up. They did have it priced up just a tad at $14.99. But with my discount, I thought that was more than reasonable. And I'm hoping style will just carry this. I need to get it listed quick because I feel like people are already starting to shop for spring. So hopefully I can sneak this sale in before we get to those warmer months. This next dress is from a good brand, and I probably should have looked up comps, but I did not. So this is by the brand Hutch, which I have one Hutch item in my closet and it's not selling, which is why I should have looked up comps on this. But I know Y2K is still kind of popular, and this just gave me a very Y2K vibe. So I decided just to take the risk, and they had it at $4.99. So I felt like it was low enough that it may sit, which would be unfortunate, but I was excited to find it. So I felt like the silhouette and the shape was very like Y2K. And then I liked the print and the different colors. So we'll see how it does. I'll definitely report back on what sold videos. Hopefully it does sell, and then it will be part of those. In my last haul video, I talked about Chico's. So Chico's, it was the very first time I had ever picked up Chico's. I picked up a cardigan with a belt that tied, and I felt like it was a more substantial piece and a good piece to experiment on. It sold same day's listing, which was such a blessing, but it made me want to pick up more Chico's. So I definitely saw it quite a bit on my sourcing day, but I ended up only picking up one piece because of the condition, the fabric, and the style. I did not look up comps on this one, but I felt like it had just a lot of factors going for it. So this is 100% linen. It's very printed. And then it has this like 3D raised section that is fringed, and I don't even know what I would call it. It's like denim interwoven with like metallic. So I just felt like it was a very statement piece, and I thought it could do well. Plus, they had it priced at just $6.99, and this is pristine. I can tell it's never been worn because the fringe is just in excellent condition. So we'll see how this piece does. Maybe it'll do like the last and sell the same day. That would be amazing. Okay, so I definitely misspoke just a minute ago. I ended up getting two Chico's pieces. I forgot about this first one. This was at the very first store. And this one, I definitely thought it was a more modern style. Most of the other Chico's pieces that I left behind didn't seem modern or have enough factors going for them that I felt like they would sell quickly. But these two pieces did. So this one is a striped blouse with kind of a blassoon, I think is what it's called, sleeve, and it's buttoned down. And then I think it also might have been a good fabric. Let's see. Yes. So this is 100% lyocell. So with all of that going on, I felt like these two pieces could sell really quickly. So I decided to get these ones. Next, an item that I'm sure I should have looked up comps on, but it was new with tags, and I felt like the style was really trendy, so I decided just to take a chance. This is by the brand Cider, which I know is not an expensive brand, so I'm not expecting much of it, but they had it priced at $4.99, and again, I paid less than that, so I felt like, I don't know, why not? It is a maxi length skirt with a big slit down the front, and then it has this ruched section with a tie. And then it's also animal print, which I know they say is coming back. So with all of that, I felt like it was worth giving it a shot. I'm sure it won't sell for much because it didn't retail for much, but I don't know, I'm hoping for a quick sale on this one. Next is a dress from the brand Leota. There's that tag for you. So I have zero experience with this brand. I know it's sometimes sold at Revolve, which is why I decided to give it a shot. They also had it priced at just $6.99, and I thought it was a really cute springy pattern. So I decided why not, with it being at that price. This next item, I again need to get up quickly before we get into warmer weather. I usually don't pick up Eddie Bauer, but this one was in such pristine condition that I wanted to give it a try. So this is a men's jacket, and it's definitely like a heavier weight and fleece lined. And I believe the outside was 100% cotton, and they had this at $14.99. But I figured this was a good piece to try out, and I don't think it'll command much value, but I think it does have some and is worth trying. This next item I don't have on a hanger because it was in my pile to go to the seamstress. I missed a hole on this item, so it immediately went into my pile. But I have little stickers nearby, and I always just mark a flaw so it's easy to find whenever I take it to my seamstress. But this one just had a hole in the shoulder. This is a Free People 1 cardigan, and it's this really like cozy, fuzzy material. When I looked up comps, this is the Wyatt style, and I believe they were commonly around like $60 pre-owned, and they had this at $6.99, so it was definitely worth it. I don't know if I would have gotten it had I seen the hole earlier, but my seamstress charges me $5 to fix a hole, which I feel like is pretty reasonable. And I don't know, I'm all about saving pieces, so I will definitely take it to her and hope to sell it around that $60 mark. Then another item, not on a hanger because it ended up in my wash pile. I just marked, there was just like someone dropped food on it or something, just like very faint stains that I suspect will come out very easily in the wash. This is just a Patagonia puffer popover with like a quarter zip, and I thought this one was just really cute. They had it at $12.99, and other than that little stain on the front that even if it doesn't come out, I still think it'll sell no problem. Next was actually a find for my mom. She's been looking for a cute pair of joggers, and this is just a Target brand. It is Joy Lab, but I really liked the fabric content on these. So it was cotton, modal, and spandex, and they just feel really nice. I didn't notice until after I got home, they do have a little bit of a mark on the bum, so I'm gonna wash them and see if it comes out. If it does, then I'll give it to her. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna keep them for myself because I don't really mind having something around the house that's super comfy with a little bit of mark on it. I'll probably get more on it if I use it for like cleaning. Next, a piece that I'm hoping is a little bit or as trendy as I think it is. So this is by REI, and these are just some like hiking pants, and you can tell they're high-waisted, and they definitely get kind of like baggy in the legs, and then they have the zip off legs. So I'm hoping I can kind of tag like Gorpcore and sell it that way. They had this priced at $8.99, and I just thought they were like a cute kind of baggier style than I'm used to seeing. Next are two pairs of shoes. So these are some steel toe work boots. It is Works. It's WORX, and it's by the brand Red Wing. So Red Wing is a really expensive boot brand. So I wanted to give these a try. It also says on the bottom that they are oil resistant and slip resistant, and they were in really good condition. I need to clean off whatever that is on the bottom, but they look like they've hardly been worn. They had them priced at $9.99, and I just thought the style was really cute. Next, a new pair of boots by Fit Flop. Let's see, there's that logo. Hopefully it's visible. And they had the tag on the bottom. I'll put that right side up for you. So these are the Mukluk Shorty 3 in all black. These they definitely had priced up at $30, but with my discount, I figured it was worth it, and these are brand new. And last but not least, my most exciting find for sure, I didn't look up comps again on this Gunny Sacks dress. I was just so excited to find it, and they had it priced at only $4.99. Gunny Sacks, certain styles can do really well. This is definitely like a prairie vibe. It has a little bit of a puff to the sleeves, the lace neckline, and I just thought it was so cute. So the Gunny Sacks that I found and shared with you in my last thrift haul, I have priced at $200 based on other comps. So I'm hoping to sell it for at least $150, but it would be great if it was even closer to that $200 mark. So when I saw this at such a low price, even if it sells for as low as like 50 or 70 bucks, I felt like it was worth it. But I'm hopeful that this style will be like the other one and be over 100 for sure. And that concludes all of my finds from my thrifting day out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do love sharing what I am currently picking up to resell online for a profit. If you did like it, please let me know with some likes and comments. It definitely helps support my channel. And thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next one.